Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in today. It's been on my mind for a little while. Just want to share it today. Hopefully I don't bore you too much with this. Church. What does that mean, right? So I'm not going to get real deep into this, right? The word church is used 77 times in the King James Version of the Bible. There's going to be a lot of information taken from that word throughout the whole New Testament, and I just kind of want to talk to you about the first time it's used in Matthew 16, and I'm just saying verses 13 to 18. It's the first time it's used. Jesus uses the word, and I just want to talk quick about that. Jesus is talking to his disciples, right? And Jesus says, hey, who do people say that I am? So the disciples start saying, some say you're this, some say you're that, you're this prophet, you're so-and-so. Come back and Jesus says, but who do you say I am? And that's when Simon, he pipes up, and Simon says, hey, you're the Christ, the Son of God, right? So Jesus said, blessed are you. And this is where he changes his name to Peter, right? He calls him Peter, a rock, right? And on this rock, I'll build my church. And the gates of hell won't prevail against the church, right? And so the word church, the definition of it is a calling out. And oftentimes that would mean in an assembly as well, right? So I think the important part in this scripture, and this is like the foundation of every definition that you know of church from the rest of the New Testament, this is, in my opinion, the foundation of it, that Jesus is saying to Peter in the midst of that. He says, blessed are you, because no man told you this, but you heard that from the Father, right? So that meant Peter was in this relationship with God the Father. It's the only way he knew this information. So this is what Jesus said. This is what I'm going to build my calling out on. I'm going to call you out in this circumstance. My assembly is going to be built on this personal relationship between you and the Father. And I just think that is extremely important. It is easy to go to church, a building, a group of people, an assembly of people, and listen to a preacher preach. Not a bad thing. Don't get me wrong. But go and just listen to a preacher preach and have him tell you or her tell you, this is what God is saying to you. But never establishing that true relationship, personal relationship with God, which is the very foundation to the rest of it. If the only way you hear God is that another person tells you what God is saying, then that isn't the church that Jesus is building, right? That's something else. Personal relationship with God, personal relationship, relationship. It's like I can never stress that enough. That is going to be the foundation of everything that God is doing. Anyway, I hope that maybe I sparked your thinking a little bit. Thanks for tuning in.